Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of GamesQuestions. I'm going to start off with the UK blog today, and I'm probably going to answer them in bunches depending on the project because we have quite a few questions this week and for different ones, different projects coming in or already underway. So I'm going to start off with Everdale and start off with Lily's question. Lily has said, thanks for the update for Everdale. Is that 65% complete for all orders, or just the orders for the complete collection? I'm sorry if that confused you, the way we did the update, but that is for the whole, the whole fulfillment. So that includes the pre-packed and the pick and pack kind of section as well. So that is still underway, but we have just passed the 80% mark now for the whole of the fulfillment. So the majority of people now do have their orders, and fulfillment will be continuing into next week, but we expect it to be finished by next Friday, if not before. That is the latest update on Everdale. And the next question is from Robert, who has asked, I had an order for the complete collection with deluxe resources, vessels, and takes from the Greenwood. That has still not arrived. Is that right? Normally, in my experience, the complete pledges fulfill first, so I'd expect to have it by now. In terms of ordering, it really does vary from project to project. For Everdale, this went out pre-packed first, and then we followed with the pick and pack. So if you had the complete collection with any add-ons, that will be further down the line. We order it to be the most efficient way we can to make sure people get their orders the quickest way possible, and also what makes more sense for the warehouse at the time. So yeah, like I said, the project is expected to be finished by the end of next week. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that dispatched email. In the meantime, even if you have any issues, you can always reach out to customer service, or we are on social media as well, where someone can get back to you there. So yeah, thank you for the question. And another Everdale one is from Darkspoon. Will Everdale be finished soon? I've not had any notification yet. I would have expected at least an address confirmation by now. So yeah, as I just said, we are expecting this to finish next week. For address confirmations, we only send out the dispatched email, and I believe the address confirmations are sent through from the publisher. So you won't get that. So you won't get the address confirmation from us, but if you do have any concerns about your order or the address, reach out to us and we can look into that for you. But yeah, like I said, keep an eye out for that dispatched email in the meantime. And the last question is from Stefan. However, it looks like you've now received confirmation for your order. However, the last bit of your question was wondering about the postal order and how we go about that. And in terms of a postal order, it, as I said previously, it does vary from project to project. But however, as the comment from Megan has stated, the pre-boxed items did go out first, as they're just pre-boxed. We put a label on and they go out, where anything which requires any pick and packing, they go out next, as they require a bit more work and there's a lot of different order combinations. So all that station has to be set up with all the items, which makes it efficient for our team to pick and pack. So yeah, that's how it's worked in this case. So yeah, I hope that gives you a bit more information on that. It's great to hear that you have received your email confirmation, and we can't wait for you to receive your game. So yeah, thanks for the comment. Okay, and now we have some questions about 11 by Portal Games. I'm going to start off with Vanyo, who has said, still no news about 11 by Portal Games. They said fulfillment will start mid-October, and we are kind of past that. Is it you that is fulfilling this? And we also have another question from Paul, who has said, I'd also like to know what's going on with 11 by Portal Games. Last info from Portal was that you were handling UK distribution and would be doing that mid-October. For the past week, no updates from Portal and no mention of 11 in any of your updates. Our team are currently in communication with the publisher, and we're waiting for further information about the fulfillment. So at this point, we don't have any fulfillment date we can provide, and for it to be on the blog, we're kind of waiting for confirmation from the publisher if they'd like to be included on the blog. So yeah, we're still unfortunately waiting for further information, so I can't give you any. So I can't really provide more at this time. I'm apologies for that. But as soon as we have further information, of course, we're happy to share. Okay, and now we can move over to the questions for legendary coins. So the first question is from Cinder, who has said legendary metal coins has stated all the materials and payment have been received by GamesQuest since the 7th of October, and since it's been waiting for you to provide a timeline, can you confirm? Also followed by Phil, who said +1 on the question about legendary metal coins. They are telling us everything has been with you since October the 7th. Thanks. Thank you for leaving them questions. I don't have the information on the actual arrival date of the coins, but I can confirm that we do have the additional coins. The project manager has been checking to make sure the SKUs match the orders to ensure everyone will receive the correct coins. So that's currently the stage they are at. So it's being processed and we're just making sure everything is correct because we know you guys have waited a long time for them. So we want to make sure everyone gets the right coins. Still currently on hold on the blog, so I will check with the team to what status will represent it best for next week and get that moved. So you can follow where we're at fulfillment wise with that again. So yeah, thank you for the questions. So we also have a question from Aaron about Chronicles of Drunagor. Firstly, if you do have any concerns about your order, as it looks like you've reached out to our customer service team to change of address, please reach out and we can check that for you, as the team do normally get back within 2 to 3 days. So if you haven't heard from that, we can go ahead and check that for you. Question for where is Drunagor? The team are currently still in communication with the publisher regarding the data, and we are now exploring packaging options which will best suit the project to make sure everything gets to back as safe and sound. So that is the latest update on Chronicles. But yeah, we're going to head over to the EU blog now, where in comparison we only have one comment. So let's head over there and see what we have. And it is an Everdale question from Stefan, who has said, Everdale appears to be missing. I've backed just a complete pledge and not received anything yet. So, hi Stefan, thank you for the comment. I've got a feeling you're meant to be looking on the UK blog where it is included. To answer your question, is fulfillment is still underway and we have just passed about the 80% mark for the overall project. So that includes pre-packed, pick and pack. So if you've got a pledge with add-ons and stuff like that. So we are expecting that to finish next Friday. But if you do have any concerns about your order, please feel free to reach out to a member of the team and we can check that for you. So yeah, I think that's all the questions. So thank you to everyone who has left them. And once again, we will be back next week. And in the meantime, for like the latest fulfillment updates, we do tend to post updates across Facebook and Twitter of projects which are underway, which sometimes you can get that news before the blog. So if you're not following them, make sure to drop them a follow. And yeah, until next week, make sure as usual to get your questions in and we'll answer them Thursday. Bye everyone.